Hey guys, what's up? This is supposed to be Evil's Gaming here, back to you with another Clash Royale video. So, recently, the new update during May 3rd was released, and it's a doozy actually. It is added, no, not those, three new legendary cards. The Sparky, the Miner, that's not it, sorry, and the Lava Hound. So there's three new legendary cards they added to the game. Um, I have a friend who actually did get the miner, which I might do a video on later on with gameplay of the miner. He's still getting the ropes of it. He actually got in a free chest, but that's a story for another time. But the update also came with a couple new cards. It came with a new epic card, the level 1 guards. Um, they do 60 have 60 hit points, but they do have a shield, which gives them 150 more hit points, which is a key reminder that the shield will take any first hit, no matter how much damage it does, which is great if you want to say take out a P.E.K.K.A. because the first hit will just be the shield, and the shield will just go down. They do damage per second. They do 50 damage per second and 60 damage in total. They're ground troops. They're in melee. They have three of them, and they have a deploy time of 1 second. They are the stats for legendary cards, but I will go over them eventually. So they added a new common card, which is the Fire Spirits. They have 43 hit points, so very, very, very low hit points. Key fact, there are three of them, but they're kamikazes, as they say in the description. Well, what I mean by that is once they attack once, they cannot attack again. They're pretty much dead. They do 80 area damage, which is great. Key thing, they can hit targets air and ground, which is critical because they can actually do really good damage against a minion horde. They're very fast. They have a really, really low range though, and they have a deploy time of 1 second. I've been using it and tinker around with these. I'm going to do a card review on it eventually. It's a good card. And we have the Furnace, which is a spawner card, which spawns 2 Fire Spirits. It's 700 hit points. His spawn time is 10 seconds and spawns up to 5 groups of 2. They're having 50 seconds. The Fire Spirit level for the level 1 is level 3, but eventually it gets upgraded over time and has deploy time of 1 second. So, with the new update, it added the new cards, obviously. It also did some quality of life changes. Let's just go open this chest really quickly. I really got nothing from that. They did some balancing, which I'll get to in a minute. But fun things. You can spectate now when you're watching a lot. You can spectate live. Maybe correct myself. When a friendly battle is going on, which is actually kind of fun. You can actually throw like confetti and stuff, which is actually kind of a little cool, but not really anything extremely important. But you know. And also with the replay now it just doesn't consist of the legendary arena. Rather, it consists of all arenas. Check this out. I'm in level level 1. They have no clans. Like you can go to Goblin. Is it Goblin Stadium? I think it's still called. Yeah. Bone Pit, Barbarian Ball, Pekka's Playhouse, Spell Valley, Builder's Workshop, Royal Arena, and of course Legendary Arena. This actually is a really good idea because it allows people to say I'm in, I don't know, Arena 3. It allows me to look at what other people are using for decks. So you see it looks like the Prince is a very popular card in each of these decks. So if you have the Prince, you can use it. There's some Hog Riders in there too, probably from the lower arenas. But yeah, you see, it allows you to see what other people are using and maybe change your game or help your game improve. But some of the big things that happened with the new balance was for the new update was balancing. They balanced some of the cards, which is yes, please, because it involved the mortar. So I have the patch notes up. Let's read them. Alright, so New Balance Live, 5-3, May 3rd. In this round of balance changes, we're taking a look at the mortar, defensive gameplay in general, and making the Royal Giant great again. I think there's a Donald Trump reference right there. Well played. Mortar, deployment time increased to 5 seconds from 3 seconds, damage decrease by 10%. For a building with both offensive and defensive capabilities, the mortar is currently too strong and offers too much value for 4 elixir. It is used in rate in Arena 8 is a bit high for such a specialized and contentious card. Additionally, you want to take into consideration that when the new tournament rules come into play, mortals will be capped at level 9 instead of level 8. Bomb Tower increased lifetime decreased to 40 seconds from 60 seconds. The Bomb Tower is a bit too dominant. It's difficult to deal within the within the low to mid arenas currently. A lower lifetime will help this and also bring in more line with the other defensive buildings. Elixir Collector hit points decreased by 20%. Elixir Collector's use rate is very high at the top and seems like it's too much of an obvious choice in many decks. Additionally, being able to use it as distraction and damage absorbing is interesting, but it's too good at the latter right now. Less hit points should remedy this. Cannon hit points decreased by 11%. The cannon simply offers too much value for 3 elixir. Royal Giant range increased by 1. The Royal Giant low use rate shows that he hasn't yet found his purpose. A long range will allow him to outrage most defensive buildings to make him the demolitions he was born to be. Mirror. Common and rare cards mirror 1 level higher. This change will mean at tournament rule levels level 4 mirrors all card rarities to the respective tournament rule levels 1, 4, 7, and 9. Oh, sorry, it was mirror level 4, my bad. And a max level mirror 8 mirrors max level cards. It should help boost the mirror's overall value and appeal. Valkyrie will be affected by pushback, which is interesting. Mean when you're hit by the fireball. That's, I think, the only card that won't one-shot it. When a rather large fireball lands on your face, and you should feel it, and look as you felt it. The Valkyrie is tough as nails, but she's not that tough. This change for consistency with all the other small to this change is for consistency with all small to medium range troops. Mini P.E.K.K.A. will also be affected by the pushback, same as above. Range values for all units. We fixed those. These are looks like bugs. Sorry. We fixed a bug where the handling of attack ranges wasn't consistent with different size units. Due to this, range values will appear to be smaller than before for some units next update, in the next update, but the range are all effectively the same as before. One example of this is when 2 units with the same range encounter each other. They didn't always attack at the same time. This has been fixed. Also, the King's Tower range seen here appears to be increased, but it hasn't. And likewise with the Royal Giant, we're increasing his range by 1, but his info screen will show that a range of 6.5 in the next update, even though it's been increased by 1. And that's actually the rest of the patch notes. One more quick little thing. I forgot to mention this. Let's see if I can get the leaderboards. There's a new level for your King Tower. Level 13 is now the max. And you can hit level 13 commons as well. So just a little quick info. Also, I would like to, as a personal note, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've seen that the chests are rewarding better rewards. It's actually a new thing in the update. You can look at your chest. You can also donate more in the new update. Sorry, I forgot that. But I feel like, from what I've heard from my friends, I just feel like the crown chest is actually super good. So the free chests are still good. My friend got the minor, like I said earlier. And I don't know. It just feels like they've buffed the chest rate. Which sounds great. So, this is Post of Eagles Gaming here. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hasta la vista.